Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Steve. Day 2 of Vlog Every Day in April. I wanted to let you know, like I did on the last video, these are going to be more fun personal videos, not necessarily based on technology or trainings. It's just something that I want to talk about each day. Today, I want to talk about comic book movies. So, today's episode for April 2nd will be what are my favorite characters, what is my favorite movie, and what is my most watched movie. And I'm basing this off of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Preface this with, I didn't read comic books as a kid. I've only been into Marvel movies and comics since 2014. I believe Guardians of the Galaxy was the first movie I saw in theaters. Every other movie up to that point, I binged in 3 days over a weekend using Showbox. So, who are my favorite characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? That one is pretty easy, and they're right here. Favorite characters number 1A and 1B, however you want to mark it. We have Dr. Stephen Strange, and we have Wanda Maximoff, now known as the Scarlet Witch. I've liked Doctor Strange because I love Benedict Cumberbatch. Love Sherlock. That series is amazing. And I think I like it because he's not, he's a trained hero. And he's not like the Incredible Hulk where he has super soldier serum, or like a mutant who's born with something. I like that he was just a normal doctor, an asshole. And, he got his powers for selfish reasons, but then he learned to kind of use it for good. I also like the comic book version better. I do enjoy how when you go into the sanctum and you see like what's in there, they don't really explore it in the movies. Like the food that he eats in the comics isn't even food, it's like monsters and shit. And he has like that basement that you're not even allowed to go in. So that's really cool. Wanda was always my favorite. Like, I guess she was my first favorite because the movie she was introduced in came out before Doctor Strange. But it's just that scene in Age of Ultron where she comes out of that like that shack after she talks to Hawkeye, and she's just like, fuck this, and she's just destroying everybody. And then the whole scene where Quicksilver dies, and she's really emotional. But it's a coincidence that they're both witches. Pretty much. Doctor Strange is a sorcerer, Scarlet Witch is obviously a witch, but it's still magic. It's not technically a superpower. Take that how you will. My favorite Marvel MCU movie goes hand in hand with one of my favorite characters. It's Doctor Strange. It is not the best Marvel movie in my opinion. It's just my favorite. I just love the character. Like I said before, I love how he had to go kind of through trials and tribulations because all he wanted to do was become a doctor again because of his ego. Sort of similar to Tony Stark in the MCU version. But eventually he gets to a place where he does want to be Sorcerer Supreme and he does want to help people by the end of the movie. I like the movie because it's not your standard, it is a standard superhero movie, but it's not like something happens, big fight, and then they kill the villain. I like how he kind of gets his ass handed to him. He figures it out along the way. And I like at the end how he doesn't really defeat the villain, hand-to-hand combat. He doesn't perfect his magic per se to defeat the villain. He has to kind of use his brain and, reverse time. So he's kind of like tricking the villain into losing. I cannot wait to get more Dormammu. He's right now by far my favorite, most anticipated villain going forward. I really hope they don't forget about Dormammu. Like, people on Twitter are saying like, who do you want to be the Phase 4 main villain? People are saying like Mephisto or all of these other new villains, which are cool, but we had Dormammu 5 years ago introed, so I think he should show up. We'll see what happens. So Doctor Strange is my personal favorite Marvel movie. My most watched, I don't think you'll probably guess this. Most people, for some reason, don't like this movie or think it's the weakest of all of the movies, but my most watched Marvel movie by far is Avengers Age of Ultron. I don't care what anyone says, this is a good movie. It has everything you'd want. There's so much action, there's so many cool fight scenes. You get Scarlet Witch, you get Quicksilver. James Spader is amazing as Ultron. You get the Vision, like it seems like every 30 minutes, like every 15, 20, 30 minutes, something happens. There are such cool battles. But I think it's the introduction of Wanda Maximoff and her kind of turn, like where she's just, she wants revenge on Tony Stark, obviously, which is warranted. But once she finally realizes what Ultron's main goal is, she doesn't want to destroy the world. She just literally wants to destroy one person for the most part. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, I watched this movie, I think, 3 times in theaters. I tend to watch these movies 3 times in the theaters. Opening day by myself, and then before I moved, I would watch it a second time with my father, and then a third time with my best friend. So Age of Ultron, I remember I watched by myself, with my brother, then again with my father, and then again with my best friend. So I saw it 4 times in theaters, and then I pretty much watched it at least once or twice a week forever. I've watched Age of Ultron over 30 times. Recap. My favorite characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe: Doctor Strange and Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, by far. My favorite movie is Doctor Strange. My most watched movie is Avengers Age of Ultron. What do I think is the best Marvel movie right now? That's tough. Black Panther was great. Infinity War, I think, was better than Endgame. But Endgame was just like, they gave us what we wanted after 10 years, but Infinity War was amazing. So, gun to my head, I would say the best Marvel movie right now is Infinity War. Most underrated, which I see on social media, is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Those movies get so much hate, that's nuts. Let me know what you think below. What is your favorite Marvel movie? What's your favorite Marvel character or characters? And what's your most watched Marvel movie? Also, what are you looking forward to? I'm obviously looking forward to Spider-Man 3, Doctor Strange 2, Fantastic Four whenever that comes out, whenever the mutants come out, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel. There's so much good stuff. Currently, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm watching it all and I cannot wait. So please just let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll be back tomorrow. I don't remember what the video is going to be, but it'll be my April 3rd video. So I hope everyone has a great day. Talk to you next time. Peace.